our favorite Congresswoman of the United States. On the 23rd of March, she made the statement that over 200 million Muslims are about to be genocided in India. Remember that? Is this a red herring? Is this a diversion away from her own problems? Before we go into her problems, let me tell you what happened. Ever since then, we've been having riots in Ram Navami, associated with Ram Navami. Then yesterday, in a place that was not really known for rioting, Odisha, we had several Muslim miscreants breaking down scooters and two-wheelers, motorcycles and so on and so forth, throwing stones, armed with sticks, trying to beat down a procession of Hindus walking through that street. This is something that Ilhan Omar, particularly since she is the one shooting her mouth off when she has to be looking at what is her involvement in a huge scandal, about which I'm going to come to in just one moment. I have seen so many videos, and I'm sure she has seen it too. She just doesn't want to admit it. And I'm seeing similar caricatures coming up in all over the country in the United States. At least I'm trying to forewarn some of you, look, these people are basically feeding lies to you. And just because the other side is not pushing back, they're thinking that whatever they say is going to stick. Well, I am pushing back, and I'm pushing back hard. You know, it is not at all unusual on Fridays to see busy thoroughfares in many cities in India where the Muslims congregate just to stop the traffic, to show, look, we can stop the traffic, because they want to pray, do namaz on the road. Why can't they do it in mosques? They will never do that. They just want to show that they can do this to you people. Same way you can see them doing it in train compartments, sometimes even in flights, inconveniencing people who can't go to the bathroom in time. Anyway, one of these days, some accident is going to happen, and they are going to have some either barf or whatever else going to be, because this is active disruption. Okay, and all these things are happening because somehow this crowd gets riled up. I don't know what kind of messaging goes through, but the whole starting point is Miss Ilhan Omar. But let us first find out what exactly is she involved in. $250 million scam. 48 people were arrested, and then a 49th got arrested. That's where the story gets very interesting. Here we go. 𝙒𝙧𝙤𝙦 was the person who was running this group called Feeding Our Future. The $250 million of US taxpayer money was given to feed children in need. Instead, the Minnesota attorneys charged that the money was used for personal purposes. Well, are we telling, and this Feeding Our Future is headquartered in the constituency from where Ilhan Omar is. Are we saying that Ilhan Omar has no clue about this? Well, here is some information that will help you understand where the connects may lie. Of the 49 so far that have been charged, I'm sure you can see some of them connecting back one way or the other with Ilhan Omar. She doesn't open her mouth on this. What is the need for her to go and talk about India when there are things boiling in her own backyard? This guy, 𝙒𝙧𝙖𝙦𝙦, is supposed to be a YouTuber, just like me. And he was, about to flee the country for Turkey. And the investigators caught up with him, and he's the last person that has been arraigned for this Feeding Our Future. What exactly did he do, or where does he come into this grand picture? Here it goes. Now, there is a video that 𝙒𝙧𝙖𝙦 had on his website that supports, this program called Feeding Our Future. And who were the people supporting? State Senator Omar Fateh, Minneapolis City Council member Jamal Osman, and Ali Issa, a district deputy director for Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. All right. The video ended with several women dancing around 𝙒𝙧𝙤𝙦, of course, and celebrating her. Now, one day after the FBI raids happened on Feeding Our Future became public, Sogmal, which is the channel that this guy runs, 𝙒𝙬𝙬𝑚𝑎𝑎𝑙, took down that video and made it private. Now, my question, if everything is on the up and up, and if Ali Issa or any of the other characters were attending what they thought was a good cause, right? What was the need for taking this down? What was the need for 𝙒𝙧𝙦𝙦 to flee the country, and where did he want to go to? Turkey. See, this is where things start getting interesting. See, is this man one of the fronts under whose name the money has been stashed away, the hush money? How much of it is there? What is the cut? Is there a cut? All these questions are now being probed. I don't know where the investigation is. FBI is investigating this, but I think you will start seeing answers pretty soon. And I believe that Ilhan Omar must be looking at what has happened here rather than talking about something that she has no clue of and instigating riots. That's how I see it, because there's no other world personality who has weighed in. Thanks to some of them applying their brain and saying, let me not shoot my mouth off after taking a 250K or whatever kind of payoff. Now at least people are being a little bit responsible in shooting their mouth off. When there is nothing, there is nothing. That's the truth. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications.